Kawhi Leonard is really a different breed in the playoffs. Since he became a superstar, he consistently shows up big time in the postseason. Against the Mavs, he averaged nearly 33 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists, and 2 steals, shooting 53% from the field and 85% from the line. The only thing he struggled during this series was shooting the ball well from 3. He only shot 29% from 3 this series, but inside the arc, he shot 62% on 16 shot attempts per game. He's a career 40% three-point shooter in the playoffs, so I know that number is going to go up in the next round. He played great every game this series, but his most impressive game in my opinion was Game 6. After he had 33 points, 14 rebounds, 7 assists, and 5 steals, he became the first player in the last 20 years to have a playoff game with at least 30 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists, and 5 steals.
I guess just, being here before, you know what I mean? Just knowing it's going to take the 48 minutes. I always say it, but just playing even keel out there.
He finished the series. I can't say it enough. I mean, after this series, he is the most reliable guy. His shot making, his time on, just awareness plays. He's just one of a kind.
The last player to do this was Gary Payne in 2000. That game, the Glove had 35 points, 11 assists, 10 rebounds, and 6 steals. Not only did Kawhi play amazing, but the rest of the team did their thing too. The only player on their team that had a bad series was Paul George. For the series, he averaged 18.5 points, shooting 35% from the field and 27% from 3. Other than that, no other Clipper shot under 40% from the field. Reggie Jackson had the lowest field goal percentage out of every player other than Paul George, and he shot 46% from the field. So that just shows how efficient they were as a team. For the series, they shot 50% from the field, 40% from 3, and 81% from the line. This is great percentages for a team. Most teams will never shoot this good for a playoff series. If you take away Paul George's shooting percentages, they shot 53% from the field and 44% from 3. When Paul George plays good, they be looking like the best team in the NBA. They just have too much firepower. They really showed their true potential in Game 5 when they scored 154 points. This was the most points scored in a playoff game in franchise history, and the third most points scored ever in a playoff game. The only two other teams that scored more points in a playoff game were the Celtics in 1990 and the Bucks in 1970. That game, the Clippers also became the first team in NBA history to score 150 plus points while shooting 60% from the field and 60% from 3. Kawhi and Paul George also became the first duo to both score 30 plus points while playing less than 30 minutes. If Paul George becomes more consistent, I can really see this team winning it all. They have everything you need for a championship team. But if Paul George doesn't play good, it just shows that his bad performances didn't have to do with him being depressed. After he had that amazing Game 5, I thought he was going to play good again. But he only had 15 points, shooting 31% from the field and 28% from 3 in Game 6.
No, I don't want to hear it. When you play good, everything's great. When you play bad, give me a break. Chico, please. When he had 38 the other night, he wasn't in no dark place. Give me a break. Yeah, I'm just saying, when they play good, they ain't in a dark place. When they play bad, they're in a dark place. I love that. That's great. I wish I had that excuse.
I'm interested to see how he's going to play the rest of the playoffs though. Do y'all think he's going to finally be more consistent? Let me know in the comments. And if you like this video, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe for more vids. Peace.